MECs at the Provincial Council in Polokwane are preparing for their meeting with President Cyril Ramaphosa. Now, the President, with ministers, is aiming to get an understanding of governance plans for the next 5 years. And Newzroom Afrika's Junior Kumalo is there live and will share some of those details. Junior, I made the comment after our last crossing about there seeming to be a more coordinated attempt to manage service delivery countrywide and also to build accountability. We know the President today is appointing members of a special tribunal to recover public funds that have been siphoned through the fiscus through corruption, fraud and illicit money flows. So again, this builds into that picture of ensuring that there's more oversight and accountability. Tell us more about what's happening in the province and what the expectations are now to ensure that there is a greater accountability and delivery.
Indeed, Iman, this seventh administration has been pushing for a lot of accountability. I think the political parties really did realize following those 29th May elections that a lot of South Africans actually had lost hope in governance and governance structures. So there is this concerted effort by this government of national unity, whether at a national level or provincial levels, to try and show South Africans that they are really there to work for South Africans. We did see a few minutes ago the leader of the Democratic Alliance and the Minister of Agriculture, John Steenhuisen, walking into this venue, and he is going to form part of those ministers that are going to accompany the President to this event. We know that the DA leader actually had been snubbing some of those imbizos that have been held by the President in various provinces, saying that this was a waste of time. But this time around, he is here in Limpopo and basically going to take part in this event. We know that the ministers, especially from the Democratic Alliance, have been butting heads with the President when it comes to some of those decisions. We heard the Minister of Home Affairs, Leon Schreiber, saying that the waiver, that visa waiver had been signed, and later this was denied by the presidency. So there was that expectation that maybe those ministers from the Democratic Alliance might not attend this event today, but we did see the DA leader just walking in a few minutes ago. But now, speaking about governance and governance issues here in Limpopo, we are here with the MEC for infrastructure and roads, MEC Ernest Rachoene. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. We know that the festive season is about to come, and usually when the festive season comes, there's always that congestion, especially for a lot of people that are traveling out of the country. So it speaks about the road infrastructure in this province. Is there an effort to try and alleviate those challenges that we usually see happening, especially in December?
No, thanks very much, and blessed morning to you and your viewers. Yes, it's true that that season is now around the corner, the festive season. But as the Limpopo provincial government, we are well prepared for that time because our road infrastructure, in particular our N1 from Gauteng to Zimbabwe and other SADC countries. It's one of the best roads that we have in the province. But the fact of the matter is that we still have a lot of challenges in other roads in the province. But as the provincial government, we are trying by all means to make sure that we can deal with those particular challenges. Challenges including the potholes that we have in some of our roads. We are having a serious program that we have rolled out that is focusing on those particular roads that have challenges. So I think from where we stand, we are very ready for the festive season.
When it comes to infrastructure also, we know that there's been challenges, especially in some of the rural parts of Limpopo when it comes to ablution facilities, when it comes to schools. We remember in 2014 that young man, Michael Komapi, who passed away in a pit latrine. And since then, there's been calls, especially in some residents from Mabopane, saying that there are still those pit latrines in some of those schools. How is the department dealing with those situations, those challenges that are facing these residents?
Working together with the Department of Education, we are busy making sure that we eradicate all those pit toilets. And our program is going very well. As you know, that as the infrastructure department in the province, all the departments are our client departments. So we are working very well to make sure that we deal and eradicate them completely. But not only the pit toilets, we are busy building very big and modern schools in our communities as the province. And from where I'm standing now, I'm very comfortable that the schools that we are building in the province are of high standard. And it's not only the schools; we are also building our state-of-art of libraries that you can even get them in our rural villages. So the work that we are doing as the province to deal with the infrastructure, in particular schools, clinics, is very nice work, and it's going very well. But let me go back to also the issue of road infrastructure. We have started the program called the Khere. The Khere program is a service delivery program that is helping us with fast-tracking the issue of regraveling and blading our roads in the province. And with that program, we are not outsourcing any yellow fleet. We are using our own internal yellow fleet and our internal staff. And we have managed to deal with more than 2,000 kilometers of our roads since we have launched that program. And the program is going very well. And part of us thinking about that program is that we are a rural province. In the province, we are having about 21,000 road network in the province. And out of that, the 13,000 of it is gravel. So only 8,000 is the roads that we call them, the road that we are upgrading them from gravel to tar. So you can see we're having a lot of challenges. So that is why we started that program. And part of that program is to help the department to make sure that we implement one of the 7th administration priority, which is creating jobs for our people. We know that those yellow fleets need people to operate them. So as the department now we have advertised a lot of posts of operators so that we can absorb them. And then they deal with our roads in the province. The other program that we have launched as the province is Stakeholder Tuesday. Every Tuesday, as the MEC are sitting in the office, there are communities that are coming here, those that are having challenges of roads. They are coming to the office with their traditional leaders, with their forums, with their councillors and their ward committees. And we sit down, we see how best can we help each other to deal with challenges that we find ourselves in our communities. So through that Stakeholder Tuesday, we then go and implement through our Khere program. So there are a lot of programs as the department that we are doing. We are also responsible for the issue of properties in the province, government properties. So we've also launched a program called Wisa Tundu ya Mubuso, Operation Wisa Tundu ya Mubuso. With that program, we are going to target those buildings that are hijacked by criminals in the province. We are going to make sure that we bring back, because those buildings and properties are the property of state. We know that there are buildings that people have hijacked them. Some they are using them for even other things that I can't say now on air. So we are making sure that with that program, we are going to reclaim those properties. In reclaiming those properties, we must then hire our internal staff that will go and maintain those properties. We'll make assessment on those properties. Those that we don't need, we then sell them. So that's the work that we're doing in the province.
Okay, thank you so much, MEC. That is the MEC for Roads and Infrastructure, just giving a detailed review of the program that they are undertaking when it comes to the roads that they are reconstructing in the area, as well as some of the schools that they are building. So that is a very detailed update there from the MEC. But we will continue speaking to some of these MECs, as well as a political analyst who will be joining us later, just to speak about some of the issues that are going to be discussed by the province as well as the provincial government. Iman.
Gina Kumalo, thank you very much for that update.